Sorry to keep you all waiting. Sam Bennett will be available tomorrow morning for anybody who wants to know what Brad Marchand had for breakfast.
Questions for
Keep it
Coach?
tight, people. I turned into a pumpkin at midnight.
Right side up front, Tom.
I'm going to ask you about Sam Bennett then, because
I appreciate that.
he broke a record for most goals on the road in the playoffs. How is he doing? Is there something about his game that he's scoring more on the road, and just how important has he been to your road success as a team in the playoffs?
Well, tonight was 12, was it not? Well, that's part of it. Just we've started and played most of our playoff lives here this year on the road, and then there's no part of his game that changes home to road. He's not intimidated by anything. He's not a home performer, and he's not a matchup guy. He'll play against anybody.
Right side, second row.
Brad Marchand and Corey Perry, they're not old for the earth, but they're old for the NHL. What is it when you see guys like that, specifically Marchand, sort of still be able to perform and produce at their ages?
Oh, I think we're coming into an age of that. These men now that have come into the league probably post-2000, after that, the fitness level, the sports science that goes into it is just completely different than when I started. So you're going to see two things that have changed. 2006, the rules changed so younger skilled players could play early, and the science that's changed over the last 20 years will allow these players to recover faster. You know what, and a credit to the owners in the National Hockey League, the amount of money that's put into teams, and more directly, I've been very fortunate with the owners of the teams they have. They've tremendous amount of care for the players, whether that's the meals that they eat, how we travel. There's a lot of money that goes into allowing these players to play. So the old guys and the young guys benefit from the rule change, and they're better fit, conditioned athletes over their entire lives.
Left side, third row.
Got a problem with your mic there, big boy? That's right. We'll just keep this between the two of us.
Gustav Forsling, just in all the plays he killed tonight and the stick he had, just disrupting Edmonton's attack so often.
I agree. So he's one of the elite skating defensemen in the league. Most elite skating defensemen have a completely offensive bent. Right, so that if you skate that well as a young man, you're put into offensive situations. You become a power play guy. But he's just taken that skill and applied it to the defensive side of the game. And to fully appreciate, you'd have to be down at ice level to see how fast Connor McDavid is and Leon Draisaitl. They've got a very fast team, but he excels in that game.
Right side, third row.
Paul, Nate Schmidt and Brad Marchand had run-ins earlier this season. What's allowed Brad to just
together?
Yeah, on the ice when he was in Boston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what's allowed Brad to just seamlessly fit into this group, and what's it like watching Brad Marchand score big goals for the Florida Panthers?
Brad's an honest man, and that's why he fits in our room. He loves the game. He loves the people around him. He's very open, very gregarious, so it just fits right in. Completely accepted. An incredibly positive human being. He's up and down our bench all the time, just pumping tires, staying the fight. But he is going to be you'll have to ask Sam Bennett, but he is going to be the same way at breakfast tomorrow morning, right? He's just going to be jacked, high-fiving everybody at the tables. So Sam will tell you.
Right side, second row.
I guess just building on that, Paul, Matthew Tkachuk was marveling at the Brad Marchand he sees between periods, saying how he doesn't really sit still. What have you observed from Brad between periods?
Well, I get all those stories secondhand because I don't hang out in the room very much. But I have heard that consistently. Some players, but trainers, right, medical guys, the guys that are around in the room where the players are open with them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what time he's getting up tomorrow, but he'll be on, and he won't stop till he shuts her down. So he is a unique human. Like in the northern parlance, he's a beauty.
Left side up front.
Paul, you guys played such an exceptional game, and last 3-4 minutes you're getting great plays by Luostarinen and Forsling and Rodriguez, and then they score. And I know you guys are a strong-minded, mentally strong team. How did you handle that, at that point, at that position?
That's the tough challenge because I liked our game. I thought we were better in the areas that we weren't great in game one. I thought we were fine. I'm completely accepting of the fact that both of these games went into overtime. I don't think it's a failure to do that, but when you give one up that late, right, you're kind of... So I didn't love our overtime. We'll focus on that. And then even the goal, I liked our second overtime period. I thought we were right there. They had some chances. We had chances. They're a really good team we're playing, and we're a really good team. But I didn't love that. So that will be our place of growth here in the next couple of days, what happened after. But we did hold. We were able to hold. Sam Reinhart's got a breakaway. Most times I've seen that the game's over, but it doesn't happen, so you start to kind of, you're grinding it, but it never went to despair. It stayed at stay in the fight.
Right side second row. We got
We
time
doing
for two
numbers?
more. Got time for two more.
Oh, two.
Paul, over here.
Thank you for that.
No problem. Thank you. What? Going off the last answer, you're so, your team could have been crushed giving up a late goal like that. Instead, Matthew Tkachuk is saying guys are laughing and volunteering who's going to score
Right.
overtime. What does that say about the bounce back and the character of inside your room?
Yeah, it's not new, and there is, I think experience is wholly overvalued in the world, but I think in kind of playoff hockey, there's a great value to it. And hearing that kind of positive idea, right? Nobody's crushed about it. Nobody's trying to kill who missed the puck on the last goal. They're not looking to blame anybody. Thomas Nosek, by the way, played a hell of a game tonight. That's not coaching. That's him going back into the room and feeling really good about next game, next shift, all the cliches. So they've just done it before. We've been in some tough spots and found a way.
Last one, left side, third row.
Paul, what do you think stood out the most about Bob's effort, specifically in that first overtime when you said you didn't like your game, but him being able to keep you guys in it until that second OT?
I don't think that we talk about the two goalies enough in this series, right? Like, there were some good saves made at both ends, high-end saves. I mean, there's some world-class shooters here, and there's some stuff that just doesn't quite go in. But you watch that tight on video tomorrow, you're going, oh, that was a hell of a save. Like, that's the changer. Both goalies have been outstanding in this series. I mean, we're playing, what do we got? 4-3 game, 5-4 game. And both teams are playing well defensively. That's how good the offense is. And then with that, I almost leave the bench thinking this thing could be 8-7 and you could still be happy with your game. And great goaltending. So the goalies have been really good.
Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
Questions for Brad and Sam. We'll start left side, third row.
First for Brad, after that goal, Roberto Luongo tweeted out you're his favorite player of all time. Just one, how does that feel? And two, just to take us through the emotions of the game winner tonight.
Yeah, they're very intense games. The energy in this building is pretty incredible. You can see the way they feed off of it, and I mean, just the intensity of the games is it's exciting to be part of. So it's a good one to win. I like the way that we played tonight. So yeah, obviously Lou's awesome. He's an incredible person. So happy to be on his team.
Right side, front row.
Brad, just on the winning goal, I'm curious, just what did you see? How'd you make that read? And I'm sure you felt the back check. How did you get it in?
Yeah, I think the timing was thrown off a little bit, maybe for the goalie, because Bouchard, I think it was Bouchard, gave me a whack. I didn't see a replay yet, so I don't really know what happened, but fortunate it went in.
Left side, second row.
Brad, just and Sam, if you could talk to us too. Matthew was saying that between the overtimes, everybody was saying, whether or not they were going to be the ones to score the goal, and you did not raise your hand because you were on the bike. Is that something that you normally do? And Sam, is that true? Did anybody pick Marshy?
Maybe I missed that. I didn't hear that conversation. So
yeah, I just you're trying to do anything to keep your legs going in overtime. keep them feeling good. So I kind of do that after every period, but it's just kind of a routine I get into.
Right side, third row.
Brad, just over here on your right. Just can you just describe the moment of that goal going in for you?
Yeah, pure excitement, adrenaline for our whole group. You know, it's obviously a very important game for our team, and we all knew. You know, we were one shot away, and luckily it went our way. But yeah, just obviously you could tell the excitement that our group had in that moment for sure.
Left side up front.
Sam, can you share, I guess, your vantage point of Brad's breakaway, what you're thinking in that moment when you see him getting alone?
Yeah, I mean, I think our whole bench stood up when he had a breakaway there, and yeah, it's just a huge play at a huge time, and he's been incredible for us this whole playoffs, and just scoring massive goals at massive times. So yeah, that's that one was definitely the biggest.
Right side, third row.
Brad, I'm not sure if you've seen the video, but your mom was going pretty crazy after the goal. It looked like she was trying to yell at you on the ice. What's it mean to have a moment like that with her in the building, and what kind of hockey mom is she?
She is one that you need to put a muzzle on. She gets pretty amped up at the games. You know, they've always been so supportive. You know, like all of our parents. I mean, I don't think there's a player in this league that could say that their parents are not, you know, the main reason why they're here. The sacrifices they all make, and when you go on a journey as a team, and you're in, you know, you get to the finals and you're going on a run. It's not just for you; it's for everybody that helped you get here, and all your loved ones that are enjoying the moments, whether they're here or not. So you know, it's special to have them in the building. But hopefully, we get a lot of great memories in the future as well.
Right side, second row.
Brad, what was going through your mind when Perry tied it up in the last minute? And again, when you had another breakaway, your rebound hits the post, like just so close. What's going through your mind those times?
Yeah, obviously, you're disappointed that they tie it up like that, but the emotions on the bench and in the room, you know, after the third, we've always had a very calm team. I think you draw from your experiences, and you know that we do a really good job of just kind of focusing in the moment. A lot of guys have been through big moments, and a lot of really good leaders on this team. So you just try to draw on that. It didn't seem like there's any panic. So yeah, there was a good feeling in the room after that period. It didn't seem to faze guys. You can't at this time of year. You know, they're the same way. When they get scored on, you see the way they respond after goals, and I think they have the highest record of scoring the next shift. So just to get to this point, you have to be resilient and be able to bounce back, and both teams do that well.
Left side, front row.
Yeah, Brad, I bet you your mom over the years would have said you might need a muzzle at times, but anyway, we'll let that one go. No? Okay. Okay. You guys are 9-3 on the road now, and I'm wondering when you're walking into the rink today, which is such a big moment in this series early on, how much confidence it gives you that your game travels when you really need one here?
Yeah, it's we've been great on the road all playoffs long, and we're a confident group on the road. I think it's, you know, sometimes we enjoy being on the road. We enjoy being together. You get to spend more time together, dinners together. We're in the lounge together all night, and it really just brings our group together. And that's I think that's part of the reason why we're having so much success on the road.
Right side, front row.
Sam, you set a record tonight with your 12th goal on the road in the playoffs. Is there something to that, why you score more on the road, and just what's your confidence overall, why the puck's going in pretty consistently for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any difference between at home or on the road for me, but yeah, they're just right now they seem to be going in, getting some great passes from my teammates and great setups. So yeah, there's nothing really I'm doing differently. It's just the way it's going right now.
Left side, second row.
Sam, it's sort of old news, but first period, the goalie interference call that led to a goal. I mean, did you feel like you were pushed in? That was very much like the play the other night.
Yeah, I mean, I was pushed, and then I think the goalie kicked out my heel, which made me fall. So yeah, I didn't agree with that one, but yeah, I'll move on from that.
We have time for 2 more questions. Left side up front, Jim.
Brad, can you talk about your success on breakaways? What are you thinking on breakaways? You got the shorthanded goal earlier, and then that one in the overtime.
Just don't forget the puck. That's the main thing. Done that before. Not a good feeling. It's different on every goalie. Things happen quick. You're just trying to read kind of where he is in the crease, if he's out far, if he's back, if there's any net to shoot at. But yeah, I mean, it happens quick. It's just instincts at that time. Usually it comes from what you work on in practice. Sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't.
Last question, right side, second row.
Hey guys, this is for both of you. That was a long game, and I'm just wondering, what are you guys eating in the room during the game, between overtimes, and is anyone eating anything weird? And what's your recovery looking like tomorrow?
I think Marshy grabbed a Blizzard.
Oh yeah, what kind?
Yeah, I think it was Oreo today.
Yeah, Oreo today.
Some honey in it. Yeah.
Nice plug. I like that.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Thanks.
Oh gosh.
Who'd you have?
I had Cap. But I was hoping for a defenseman, not going to lie, but we'll take whatever we can get.
Just how impressive was that winner there from Marchand?
Yeah, you know what? He just finds a way. He did a great job throughout the game finding open ice around their net, and I think he just, I don't know, to shove a pitchfork or however he gets it in there, we'll take it.
What stands out about his personality? What allows him to thrive in these big moments?
I just don't think it gets too big for him. Right? He was one of our most vocal guys. Throughout the third and first and second, overtime intermissions, and it doesn't seem like he ever gets too riled about it, which is something you need. He's a veteran presence guy that's got a ring, so we're really lucky to have him.
You've had run-ins with him before. What's it like to be his teammate?
Well, I mean, it's much better on this side of things, I think he jumped me twice this year already. We've hashed it out, though. He's bought me Dairy Queen once, so we're good.
So many momentous things. What are the keys to surviving a game like that?
Yeah, great goaltending to start. Bob was really great in the back half of the game. That's always a big one, and I think it calms the rest of our team down. And, I just think that, that you're going to have it in here, right? Like, our guys didn't feel like the moment's too big, right? Because this team's been here. And I think that's it's an invaluable asset to have for a team that's had success before. And, when you get into the overtime periods, that somebody can be a hero. And tonight was Marshy.
Another multi-assist game for you. What about this series is bringing out the best in you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy my time, in these games, right? Like I felt like the last time I was here, it kind of was a blur, right? It went by too quickly for me, but just trying to, relax and settle into it because, you can't say it's just another game of the Stanley Cup Finals, but man, it's fun to be a part of it. It's the reason why we play.
Did you see yourself doing this like a year ago? Did you see
Come on, of course. Yeah, why not? Yeah, a lot of confidence has been instilled for me from this team and this staff into my game, and that's helped out a ton. And I'm feeling like, with Sly, our D coach, just a lot of talk about what it can be successful for me, and I'm getting a chance to do it right now, right? And like I said, on our power play, we have a lot of dangerous guys on our unit, so they command a lot of respect. So it helps me to have those guys with me as well to draw some players away.
What's it feel like when it goes in overtime? You put so much into the game. Like, how do you describe the emotions?
Just wanted to hug Bob. Just wanted to give him a big hug. He was so good for us, and like I said, in the back half of the game, and I just. Yeah, it was great.
How important was it?
What was it like playing in that first period? That first period was chaos.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like playing that first period?
I don't know. How long ago was that? It was yesterday. Yeah, no, a lot of special teams, a lot of 4-on-4, right? It's just, our game is when you get in the second period, we start playing the 5-on-5 game, right? Like we just get a much more consistent role out of our lines and out of our D pairs, and that's what I think where our success lies in this series is if we stay there.
Nate, how important is it to be able to get back going home tied 1-1 compared to potentially being down 0-2? How big is that for a potential swing for you guys?
Yeah, anytime you get a chance to go back home in a series, it gives you an extra added energy boost. But right now, we just got a lot of recovery to do for the next couple days.
It happened a long time ago, but Bennett scores again.
Yeah.
Like as a defenseman, like what makes him so effective in front of the net?
Just find him, Yeah, just look for him. He just finds a way, right? Him and Marchand both have that type of instinct to find those little nooks and crannies around the net that make them available. And whether they engage with the defenseman and get away from them at the last second, it's not easy when guys do that as a defenseman. It's not an easy thing to ask to handle those guys around because they're slippery, they're sharp around the net, and it's just he makes a great play to open himself up.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, no problem.
Just watching Brad going on the breakaway.
He's a fast guy, so I saw him open and just tried to give him the puck, and he took care of the rest.
Which is the emotions after that goal? Obviously, so big in this series and so big in that moment.
Yeah, huge goal. Every game is big, but for sure it was a big goal and important win for us.
Obviously at 37, where do you think he gets the energy there in double OT to make a move like that?
I hope he gets the energy from me and Lusty, but I don't know. He likes to spend time and be around us, but I don't know. He's in a great shape, and it seems like nothing is stopping him.
The first goal he scored, he had a hell of a pass. Could you just describe that play?
Yeah, I got the puck from somewhere I can't remember, but I got the puck in the middle. Same thing, I saw him take off and just try to place it good for him, and what a move by him again.
Your goalie tonight, we got 4, but it seemed like he was just making big save after big save.
Bobby?
Bob, yeah.
Yeah, Bobby was great again. It's fun to watch him. He stays so calm there, and he's Bob. We trust him.
Another game where they get one, but how big was the penalty kill coming up time and time again for you guys, second game in a row?
Yeah, it was huge. We know they have a good power play, and we got to be aware of that. But I feel like we can do some stuff better, and bring the good things to next game as well.
And on that, what is the feeling like now heading home 1-1 in this series?
It's great. Big win. Obviously, a very emotional game, and very physical game. So that was fun to get a win today.
Anton, Brad was on a podcast saying that he kept on calling you and Luosterainen his Finnish phenoms, and finally after a month, that Luosterainen thought that he was saying females. Can you kind of tell that story? Is that?
That was actually me.
Oh, that was it was you that thought he kept on saying.
Yeah, I haven't heard that word before, so I thought it's just like his own joke or something. So I was just laughing along, but then later I asked some of the guys. I was like, what does that mean? And then now he's actually calling me sometimes Finnish female. But yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Lundy.
Yeah, didn't know if it went at the start, and then I don't even know. I didn't see the puck go in. It was just more the reactions I saw. And, just such a great feeling. We worked hard. I thought we played 2 good games. Tonight was definitely a step better than game 1. But they're a great team. We're a great team, and could be out of here 0-2. We could have been out of here 2-0. Like it's just crazy how it works. So 1-1 going back home. Now we got home ice, and pretend there's zeros across the board now. We got home ice, and let's take advantage of it.
What can you say about the resiliency of this group, and kind of what was the mood after they tied it up there late?
Yeah, it was surprisingly really. Not surprisingly. Like our group. Like we're coming in here. We're hooting and hollering. We're having some fun. Bad break. What are you gonna do? Guys played so hard on that 5-on-6 before that, and just a tough balance there. And we're coming in here, and it was the opposite of what you guys probably thought we were like in the locker room. We were upbeat, joking around, having some fun. I don't know, picking guys who we think was going to score, and I think I'm sure a lot of guys probably had Marshy.
How would you describe Brad Marchand as a playoff performer?
I just, playoffs aside, I think one thing that he's so great, I think his best strength as a player, like he's really skilled, hard on pucks, wants the puck, but his anticipation and his just being in the right spots, like his hockey sense, it's unbelievable. You see it tonight, 2 breakaway goals, like just seeing a play, seeing it go to a player, and he's gone and gets an unbelievable chance. I saw that a ton with him and him in Boston, and way better seeing it now.
He's doing this at 37. Like, what does it say about his just love, his passion for the game? Still be doing it.
I mean, he's could play till he's 47. The way he's going, so unreal player, unreal competitor, and yeah, he's scored. When you think about it, 2 of our biggest goals in the playoffs so far. So hopefully we can keep it going.
For you, what are the keys to pulling out a game like that?
Probably doing very similar things to what we did. There wasn't much going on in the third, both sides. It was a solid period. It was a physical period. We played in their zone. We could have had a couple at the end of the second. Could have had a few in the third, but we didn't change too much from how we got there. And yeah, I mean, like I said, giving up one late is tough, but we just had to make it a little harder on ourselves, and it is what it is.
40-plus saves for Bob again. What can you say about it?
He was
that late save on.
He was unreal. He was unreal. I mean, you can't do anything on any of their goals, right? And I mean, what was it? A breakaway, and then I don't even remember the second one through a screen, and then backdoor, and then yeah, it's just he was unreal. I mean, if it wasn't for him, it could have been maybe 7-2 after the first. He was unreal, and then gave us a chance. And some of those saves he made in overtime just makes it look so easy out there. I don't know how he does it, but it's incredible. And another guy who's doing it at his age, and another guy who could be playing at least 50.
He faced 96 shots, I think, in the first 2 games. Is there something you can do to maybe be better in front of him and allow less shots?
We don't look at the shot clock.
What's it say about, you give up a late goal like that, but this team just seems to, every time you knock them down, they just seem to bounce back up again.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't our first time here, and to get here, you go through lots of ups and downs. We've got a lot of battle scars, and I don't know, just look at the bright side. We get to play a few more periods with each other, so I guess that's how we look at it.
Thanks everyone so much.